So today you have to target 12 out of 12 in listening part A. Try your level best. 12 out of 12. Yeah, right. Write down as many words as possible. Now here, this is Bryn Turnbull. Bryn Turnbull. And we have gone through this one. Now the first one describes heartbeat as. So what type of word you will get here? What type of word will you get here? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, get to that there. Menu. Yeah. Okay. So you have seen. Here, you will get an adjective. Adjective. You will get an adjective here. Remember this. The first one is an adjective. So what type of words you will get? Describes heartbeat as. So it may be, okay, what type of heartbeat it is. You can write there, adjective. So next, number 2, no accompanying. Okay, now first thing is, let me be clear to you. Let me clarify these points. Now first one, this test has 2 extracts. Part A, listening part A. Listen very carefully. Dear students, most of you are fresh for this class. Totally new. I'm telling you some top secrets. Top secrets. Now, the test has 2 extracts, 2 separate conversations, 2 separate consultations. Each extract involves a health professional talking to a patient. So, simulating a real healthcare consultation. Now, what is the type of task? The candidate must listen and complete notes based on what they hear, not what you imagine. So, you have to hear and then you have to write. Answers are short, usually 1 word or a few words, means 2 words or 3 words maximum, or a number. The focus is on accurate note completion. You have to write it accurately. Okay? You have to write accurately, excellently, perfect. You should not miss anything there. That's very, very important. Next, extract 1. Now let us see the details. The first extract features a cardiologist. So you can see that this extract is talking about a cardiologist. You can see in the previous session. Okay. You can see in the previous session here, you are talking to a cardiologist, talking to a patient called Bryn Turnbull. So you are hearing a cardiologist. Remember that. So that's very important here. So this is a cardiologist talking to a patient, and the patient's name is Bryn Turnbull. Remember that. So the extract has a medical professional, a cardiologist. Right. There are 12 questions in all. You have already seen 12 questions. Now, the topic pre-listening preparation. How do you know that this is pre-listening preparation? So, you have 30 seconds to look at the notes. You have 30 seconds to look at the notes. So study these notes. It is incomplete notes. You have 30 seconds, and in that 30 seconds, you have to brainstorm. I am teaching you how to use these 30 seconds perfectly. I am teaching you how to use these 30 seconds perfectly. Remember that. Using these 30 seconds perfectly is very, very important. Right. Now let us see. Before the audio begins, candidates get, this is the orientation session for this one, and every time I will not explain all these secrets. Okay, you have 30 seconds to look at the notes. Before the audio begins, the audio says beep. Before the beep sound, you have 30 seconds, and you have to look at these 12 questions. That means 30 seconds for 12 questions. That means 2.5 seconds for each question. 2.5 seconds, that's too much. 2.5 seconds is too much. 12 into 2.5, 30 seconds, that's it. So it's too much. That's enough. Next, the time you should use for what? This 30 seconds time you should use for what? So you have to predict, you have to brainstorm, you have to guess, you have to imagine, you have to analyze. What you have to analyze? What, for example, the information needed. What kind of information is needed? Is it a symptom, or is it a duration, or is it a test result? What exactly is it? Is it a number, or is it a word? Right. What exactly you have to look for, listen for. That's important. Next, you have to notice grammatical clues. What do you need? You need a noun, or you need a number, or you need a date, or you need a month, or you need a weekday like Saturday, or you need a noun or verb or adjective. What exactly you need? You should imagine. That's what I'm going to teach you now. I have started the first one, but I'm giving you some background tips. You have to guess. And mentally, you have to prepare for specific listening rather than general complex. Specific. Specific. What do you want to listen? You need not, you hear everything. But you have to, for example, you are in a bus. You are in a train. You are at an airport. Many people are talking, but you will hear everything. You will hear everything. Everything will go into your ears. Everybody is talking. Lot of sound is there. Lot of noise is there. The radio, the announcement, all these things will go. So you are hearing everything. But when somebody is speaking in front of you, your friend or your brother or your sister or your husband or your son or daughter, mother or wife, or anybody who is talking in front of you to you, sitting, but you can listen to them carefully because you are paying full attention to those. That means you are specifically listening to the other person. You can hear everything, but you are paying more attention to the person who is talking in the same way. Lot of things you will hear, but you have to listen for what is the adjective, what type of heartbeat, the type of heartbeat, that type of heartbeat. So you are ready with some words like palpating, pulsating, or wheezing, or something like that. So what are the different types of heartbeat? Okay, that you have to be ready. Is it regular heartbeat, or irregular heartbeat, or frequent heartbeat, or repeated heartbeat, or some other type of heartbeat. What is the type of heartbeat? You have to be ready to listen to that. That's very important. So next one, pre-listening. So you have to mentally prepare for specific listening. Don't try to listen everything. No. What is important, that only you catch. And then jump to the next question. Don't waste your time there. Next, purpose. What is the purpose of listening? So, this introduction sets up a realistic medical scenario and it tests your ability to whether you are able to understand clinical conversations between a health professional and a patient. So, are you able to understand that one properly? Are you able to analyze properly? Are you able to gather the important information? Gist, okay, summary or important points. You have to make notes. For example, I am going to the market to buy some vegetables. What vegetables? Tomatoes, potatoes, and fruits, oranges, and apples. So, what you have to write? I'm telling you, you have to go to the market and buy some potatoes, tomatoes, oranges, apples. So now what you will write? You will not write everything. You will write tomatoes, potatoes, oranges, apples. Finished. So what I will do is, I will write T, P, O, A. T means tomatoes, P means potatoes, O means oranges, A means apples. I am an advanced learner. You are a beginner. I am an advanced learner. I know now. First two are vegetables, second two are fruit. So tomatoes and potatoes, TP, O and A, oranges and apples. So these, I'll write only four things. T, P, O, A. That is my shortcut. I am very advanced learner. So I'll write in shortcuts. But you need not write in shortcuts. You can write Tom, T-O-M, pot, P-O-T. Because you may not recall very fastly like that. Because maybe you cannot even remember maybe in your hurry, panic, tension. So write 3 letters or 2 letters or as TMT, tomato, PTT, potato, ORG, oranges, APP, apples. Like that, you create your own shortcuts when you are listening. Tuck, you have to write that shortcut. Afterwards, you can set it properly. So you have to be very fast like that. So once you listen, immediately you have to write. Because if you delay in writing, another question will come and you will miss that one or you will forget this one. You will miss that question, second question, or you will forget the first question. While listening to the second question, you will forget the first. So write it immediately on the spot. Keep your pencil ready. That's what it is. I want you to score 8 out of 8 here. Not less, not more. Not less, not more. Remember that. Then now, next one is you are able to understand clinical conversations between a health professional and a patient. So, when you listen to somebody, are you able to understand or not? So, that is very, very important. Next one. Extract key factual information. Factual information. Key means most important, primary, fundamental, basic, pivotal, very, very essential information. Factual, in real, the truth. You cannot imagine. Imagination is not truth. You cannot imagine. Don't think. Don't evaluate. Don't assess. Listen very carefully. So this is listening comprehension. So listen fact and write it as it is. Don't modify. Don't alter. Don't transform. So extract. Extract means what? A lot of information is there. You have to extract. For example, now you are extracting gold. You are extracting some minerals. You are extracting orange juice. You are extracting sugarcane juice. Sugarcane stick is very long and big. So what you are doing, you are putting it into some machine and you are extracting sugarcane juice, orange juice. All the other pulp you will throw, extracting only the essential information. So everything is in there. 90%. For example, you hear 100 words, but you have to write only 12 words. You hear 120 words. You hear 120 words. Maybe you have to write only 12 words. Maybe not 120 words. 500 words you will listen. You will listen to 500 words, but you have to extract only 12 words. or maybe 24 words maximum, 12 to 24. So those words only you have to extract. That means you have to be ready, sharp, and keen and quick. That's very, very important. So extract key factual information accurately, exactly 100%, not 90%, not 110%. How much is required? That much only you have to extract. Don't extract more, don't extract less. And that too, in what condition? Under time pressure. Under time pressure. Remember that. Lot of time pressure. You don't have anything else to do. You have to fat, do it off. That is what it is. Under great time pressure, in examination, under examination conditions, you have to extract the factual information. Remember that. Next. Now let us go how we are going to deal with this one. Now let us see here. Now the first one. So you have all the points here. One by one we'll see. Now let us see here. Now first question. Now you have to gather it very fast. Remember that. You have to gather it very, very fast. We'll go question after question. Okay. Question one. Describes heartbeat as. Now here, focus on the word describe. Describes heartbeat as. Now look at the clue word. The clue word is in brackets, intermittent. Intermittent means not regular. Intermittent means not regular. That means heartbeat is not regular. Okay, it comes on and it comes off, on and off. So it is irregular. Remember that. Now decide what kind of word fits. Irregular, regular, irregular, more regular, most regular. It's an adjective. Regular student, irregular student. It is modifying a noun, so it is an adjective. It's an adjective or short phrase that describes the heartbeat. As tall as good as clever as. These are all adjectives. As means like. Okay, so as is modified, is giving an adjective after that. We're describing it as, I can describe him as a tall boy. Tall. So tall, we can describe him as tall. We can describe her as beautiful. So these are the words which describe some quality of a particular person. So now predict possible answers. It may be irregular, it may be skipping beats, it may be fluttering, it may be palpitations. Okay, or so prepare to listen for feelings or sensation. Prepare to listen for feeling how I feel. Okay, right. It is heartbeat as mild, moderate, intense, rapid. So anything it may be. Okay, next. Now you can say the what will the patient talk. The patient may say like this, it felt like my heart was. It felt like my heart was. Now during listening, catch the exact word or the phrase the patient uses. Okay, write it exactly as you hear it. Now the steps in this one. First, look at the question, think about what is going on, predict the answer, listen very carefully, catch the answer and write the answer. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, so write down these steps. Look. Number one. Look, stand. These are the steps you have to follow. Okay. Steps. These are 5 steps. First one is look. First one is look. Look at the question. Number 2. Think. Think about the scenario. Think about the scenario. Okay, think, right? Think about what is the background. Then number 3, predict the answer, means guess, brainstorm, guess the answer. Okay, then next one, listen to the audio. Then number 5, write the answer. These are the 5 steps you have to follow. Look at the question, think about the options, predict the answer, listen to the audio, write the answer. That's it. So these are the 5 steps you have to follow. That is question number 1. Now next, number 2. No accompanying pain or dash. Pain or dash. No accompanying pain or dash. Now here you have the word or. You have the word or. Or is a conjunction which joins two equal words. So before what word is there? Like that only next. Pain. Pain is a noun. Pain is a noun. Now write down your answers. And nobody uses capital letters. Okay? Raja. You are using capital letters. Don't use capital letters in the beginning. I don't know who this Raja is, but don't. Okay? Don't use capital letters. Okay? Don't use capital letters, please. Okay? Yeah. So pain. Pain. So question number 2. Now we go to question number 2. Write down. Pain. So no accompanying pain or something else like pain. Pain or something else. So this is a noun. Pain. Pain is a noun. So after or also will be noun. Okay, before or is a noun. So after or also will be a noun. For example, eating and dancing. So first one is eating, second one is dancing. Eating or dancing. Or boys and girls. Pen or pencil. Table or bench. Okay, breakfast or dinner. So before these words and after these words, there are 2 words. Or joins 2 words. So what is before? The same type of word should be there afterwards. Same type, part of speech. Noun and noun. Okay, clever or dull. Adjective or adjective. Clever or dull. Tall or short. Tall or short. Beautiful or ugly. Pen and paper. Pen or paper. Book or guide. Laptop or tablet. Mobile phone or land phone. So whatever comes before, same like that, anything. Okay. Call. Hari or Giri. Bring. David or John. Okay, so 2 similar types of words will be joined by or. So this is how you have to guess. So here pain is a noun. So the next word also must be a noun. That is how you have to understand. I want you to get 12 out of 12 in this one. That's why I'm explaining so well. So try to understand. Don't miss. All our regular students and all our new batch students, all are going for the exam this month. Okay, almost all. How many of you are? Write down your test date, all of you. Write down your name and test date. You are there in the group, so that you can make some personal sessions also, speaking or one another in the group. In the discussion group, you can join. So test date, please, all of you, type your test dates here. Type your test dates. Okay, right, all of you, please. So this is a very special group. Write your test dates. Next one, yeah, all of you, write your name and test date. Okay, right. Yeah, come on. All of you write your places also. If you are from UK, write Sri Lanka, UK, or you write Nigeria, UK, or India, UK, like that. Something you write so that they will know, others will know, and how they can help one another. Okay, right. Yeah. So now let us see noun pain or now let us see the second question. Step by step procedure. We call this step by step procedure. So focus on no accompanying pain or dash. understand the meaning. The patient said that there was no pain and also no other symptom at that time. Some other symptom. Pain is a symptom and some other symptom. Other symptom. Pain is one symptom and some other symptom at the same time. Okay. So predict the type of word. For example, it will be a noun describing another symptom or another feeling. It may be dizziness, it may be shortness of breath, it may be discomfort, it may be tightness, or it may be pressure, or it may be anxiety, or anything like that. So remember that. So next, right, all of you, be open. This is our friends group. Nobody is there, foreigners here. Right down there. So next one. Now you see there. Dizziness. Yeah. We have two more places. If anybody has friends, you can refer to them. Last two. Last two. We are going to close. Okay. We are going to close the admissions. So if anybody's friend is there, you can recommend them and they can message me. So you can recommend them. Right. Now coming to the point. Look. Predict the type of word. Yeah. Then look for clue in the audio. Clue. What is the clue? The doctor might ask, any pain? The doctor may ask like this, do you have any pain? Then he'll say, I don't have any pain. No, I don't have any pain. None at all. The patient's reply will be there. And then after that, pain or something else. I don't have any pain. I don't have any dizziness. I don't have tightness even. I don't have pressure even. I am not worried. Something like that. Okay. So now during listen, be ready when you hear pain. Before pain or after pain, you'll get that word. So be ready to hear. Write down the next symptom word clearly. Okay. Find the second symptom. A noun that goes with pain or. Okay. So immediately after pain, you will get that word. Remember that. Now let us see. Now once again, I'm getting to you here. Okay. I'm getting you to here. Now we have. Yeah. So now let us, I'm going to start again from 1. Okay, I'm going deeper into the point now. I gave superficial level. Now we are going deeper into the subject. I'm going a little bit faster also because we don't have much time to lose. I'm going faster also. So now let us see the first question again. Describes heartbeat as. Describes heartbeat as. Now read the question carefully. Focus on. So here there are 7 steps. Okay, 7 steps. 7 steps. Earlier I gave you 5 steps. Now I'm giving you 7 steps. I'm going deep into it with clear cut, sharp definition. Okay, now first step is read the question carefully. Now focus on describes heartbeat as. Number 2, look at the clue word intermittent. The clue word is intermittent. Question number 1, it is given in the brackets, intermittent. What is the meaning of intermittent? You don't know maybe. Intermittent means regular. No, irregular. Intermittent means irregular, on and off, not continuous, not steady, not prolonged. Sometimes it is there, sometimes it is not. Off and on, off and on. Sometimes it is there, sometimes it is not there. Okay, like that. That is called intermittent, irregular. Okay, not regular. Now decide the word type. It's likely an adjective or a short descriptive phrase. Now predict what the patient might say. Now he'll say, think of how someone would describe an irregular heartbeat in simple language. Oh, doctor, sometimes I have this pain, and for example, in the morning I have, and in the afternoon I don't have. It's not every time, no. Sometimes I feel, and other times I'm fine. So that is how he will explain. So try to realize how he is going to describe. Next, notice the emotional or sensory clues. I feel like it feels very troublesome. It is, it worries me a lot. Okay, I am stressed at that part. So what are his feelings? You can listen to that. Now listen carefully during the audio. The word will appear soon after describes heartbeat as. For example, the words may be fluttering. Okay, now I'm going to give you a list of most possible expected options. What are those? Now let us see. I'll give you 5 to 10. Now, first one is fluttering. Fluttering. What do you mean by fluttering? Fluttering means what? Rapid, light, fast movement. Light, fast movement. Fast, fast, fast beating. That's called fluttering. Light, fast movement. Irregular, uneven beat. Racing, very fast. Skipping beats, missing a beat. Palpitations is a medical term. Thumping means heavy feeling. Pounding, strong rhythmic sensation. Jumping, sudden feeling of heart movement. So the words are, the meanings I have explained now. Fluttering, irregular, racing, skipping beats, palpitations, thumping, pounding, jumping. So try to understand these words. These words, anyone may be there. Okay, anyone may be right. Now the final tip is keep your ears open for any descriptive feeling words about the heartbeat. I'm not teaching you for this one particular question. If you listen to this one particular audio, you can understand every type of test, and every type of test you can score 12 out of 12. Only keep your ears open, and for any descriptive feeling words about the heartbeat. The patient's phrase is usually natural and simple. It will not be too medical because the patient is talking. The patient is talking. Doctors talk, they will use medical words, but patients talk, they will use normal words. Remember very carefully. So, right. Now let us see. Now let us go to the second question. Now let us go to the second question. After doing this, you have to get 12 out of 12. That's what I want. So I'm explaining you very clearly in simple steps. Now let us go to the second question. Right. Now in the second question, no accompanying pain. Now let us see the 7 steps here. The first one, pre-listening procedure. Read the question carefully. Focus on describe. Yeah. Question number 2. Okay. A little depth. Now I'm going to broaden the steps. Broaden the steps. I want you to enlarge your brain capacity. So I'm broadening it a little deeper. I'm broadening it a little further so that you, if one word is required, you will catch 3 or 4 words. And any word immediately you can catch that one like that. Now read this one very slowly. Describes. Describes. Okay. So when he is telling describes, it signals that a feeling or quality word is coming. Okay. Now, as a trainer, I can tell you, what type of information are we listening for? Are we listening for a number? Are you listening for a name? Are you listening for a description? Yes, you are listening for a description. So he is going to describe how his heartbeat is. I feel it is like. So he is describing his heartbeat. It's a descriptive word. Descriptive word is an adjective. Remember that. Next, understand the clue. Understand the clue. The word intermittent means not continuous. It is coming and going. It is irregular. It is uneven heartbeat. It is irregular heartbeat. Like that you have to analyze. So what? Now identify the grammar clue. Identify the grammar clue. Describes heartbeat as, followed by an adjective and a short descriptive phrase. Now, as a trainer, I want to tell you here. So, what kind of word fits grammatically? What kind of word fits grammatically? We are going deep into the concept now. So, your mind should be very sharp. So what kind of words fit actually here grammatically? An adjective. Now what are the possible adjectives? What are the possible adjectives? Let us check here. Irregular, skipping beats, palpitations, racing, fluttering, pounding, thumping, jumping. So what are the words which explain? Feeling words. These are not technical terms. The feeling words, how the patient feels, not what the doctor describes. Now set your listening focus. Set your listening focus. Now you are going to hear. I felt like my heartbeat was, it was as if. So these are the clues that the answer is going to come. I felt like my heart was skipping beats, palpitating. So the next word will be that answer. So when you understand, when you hear these words, I felt, so it's a feeling word. I felt, feeling word. So felt is a clue. Okay. It was as if, like, similar. That means you are feeling, comparing it with some other feeling. So my heartbeat was. So these are the clues. So the next word will be the answer. Remember that. Now active listening during audio. Keep your eyes on the question paper. Keep your eyes on the question paper. Question number one while listening. Don't see here and there. Keep your eyes on the question paper and then write exactly what you hear. Do not paraphrase. Don't modify. Don't change. Don't transform. Whatever it is there, exactly what you hear, that you have to write. If you are not sure, write the keyword immediately. If you are not sure of the spelling, if you are not sure of what it is, you write it there. Whatever you hear, you write. Afterwards, you have time to check and you have the time to modify. No problem, because the next question is going to come. So don't bother about it too much. Write whatever you hear and leave it. Afterwards, you can see that. So if you are not sure, write the keyword immediately. Refine the spelling later. For example, you don't know what is the spelling. It's okay. It's okay. You can check it later. But now you write whatever you listen. For example, tomato, TMT, finished. Or TOMT, something. Or TOM, tomato. You can recall that one afterwards. And you can write the full spelling later. Like that, be sharp. Okay? On the spot you have to write and you have to jump for the next question, because we don't have time. This is the reason why many students miss the next question. So you have to be very careful. Now, you can check the spelling later. Now, quick check after the clip. So does this word describe the feeling of the heart? Yes, it fits. So the answer is right. So it is. Now let us see here. Listening type. It's a descriptive sensation. It's describing and it is about sensation or feeling. Then expected answer. It is an adjective or a short phrase. Listening cue. My heart was. It felt like. So strategy. Predict, focus, catch and confirm. Predict the answer. Focus, catch and write. That's it. Confirm the answer. So now let's go to the next question. Okay. So this is how you are going to answer all the questions. So first question I explained in depth. So I'm jumping very fast for the second question. Now let's move on to the question number 2. And here we are going to apply the same, okay, application. So now let us see. Read the question slowly. No accompanying pain or a dash. Now stop here. This tells us something very specific. The patient says that there was no pain and there was no other symptom also. One is pain, and there's another thing also he's telling. Along with pain, he did not have two things. One is pain, no pain, and another thing, no dash. What is it? No breathlessness, no shortness of breath, or no irritation, or no something else. So what is the other symptom? So the missing word is another kind of symptom. Why? Because pain is a symptom. Pain is a symptom. So he is expecting another symptom here. You have to catch that other symptom. Now you have to imagine what are the symptoms here. Now understand the meaning of the question. Accompanying. Accompanying means side by side. Company. Give company to. Accompanying. I was accompanying. Where were you in the morning at 8 o'clock? I was accompanying the doctor during the rounds. Nurse. That's why I could not pick your call. Okay. Where were you in the morning, 8 o'clock? I was calling you. No, I was with the doctor during the rounds and I could not pick your call. Finished. So that's it. Accompanying means going along with. That means going together, side by side. Okay. Simultaneously means at the same time. Accompanying means going together. Okay. One beside the other. I accompanied my children to the school. That means they were going, I joined them and I was going along with them. Means together, at the same time, simultaneously, side by side. That's the meaning. So pain is also not there. This is also not there. That's what he's telling. So they were together. So they will come together. Okay. They will come together. You have to, when pain is there, immediately you will tell another word. So you have to be ready for that one. After pain, he will tell another noun. So pain is a noun. Pain is a noun. Pain is a symptom. So the next one will also be a noun and it will also be a symptom. Right. Next one. Here after OR, we need a noun. Okay. Something that names another symptom or body sensation. So we are listening for a noun that goes with pain side by side. Okay. For example, brothers and sisters, parents. Okay. Sirs and madams, ladies and gentlemen. So like this, they go together. Ladies and gentlemen, tables and chairs, black and white, shirt and pant. So try to understand this way. This is the way how they go together. Okay, like hands in gloves, like that one. So now let us see what are the things. Now let us brainstorm. Let us brainstorm and predict. Now all of you write down what are the words you can write here. You can type all the words. You can type all the words here. Come on, type all the words which you think. For example, pain, no accompanying pain or discomfort. Maybe dizziness, maybe shortness of breath, maybe tightness, maybe pressure, maybe heaviness, maybe nausea, maybe fatigue. These are all feelings. These are all nouns. These are all symptoms. So now when you are listening, you have to focus. Any pain? The doctor will ask. Do you have any pain or something else? No, doctor, I don't have any pain. And I don't have anything also, something else also. I don't have X, I don't have Y also. So try to understand how he is going to speak. You have to be a sharp listener here. The next one or two words will be your answers. I don't have pain or a distress. I don't have pain or tightness. I don't have pain and stress. So anything may be there after or that will be your answer. Now during listening, your eyes should be on the question number 2. Ears open right after pain or. Till then you will be hearing. But when you hear the word pain, your ears should be wide open because the answer is coming. The answer is coming. Pain. Immediately the next step. Or pain. I don't have any pain. And I don't have breathlessness also. Or will not be there. He will use some other word. You have to be ready to listen to that one. And I don't have distance also. And also means no. Okay. Or now write the word quickly, exactly as you hear it. Don't overthink. Don't pass to spell check. You can always adjust the spelling later, but you can't rewind the audio. You won't go. You can't go back to the audio, and you can't listen to the audio again. So write this. Whatever you recall, you write there. Whatever you listen, you write there. Afterwards, you can check the spelling. Okay, don't worry. Then step 7. After listening, quick reflection. Does my answer make sense with no pain or? No pain or distress, no pain or nausea, no pain or irritation. So like that one. Okay. Now, it sounds like another symptom or feeling. It's likely correct. If it sounds like a medical test or number, it's wrong. Okay. If you write some date, some number or a day, Saturday or 8:40 or 8, so then it is wrong. So feeling, symptom, noun. So they are right. So like that. So look, think, predict, listen, write. Look, think, predict, listen, write. These are the steps you have to follow. It's simple and it's powerful and it works. In OET listening part A, success is not about luck. It is about anticipation. It is about guesswork. It is about brainstorming. You are learning to think before you hear. Before you hear. For example, sometimes, I know why you came to me. Why? Why you came to me? For example, you have just signed in your attendance and you are entering into the nursing room and you have kept your bag there. Immediately the day nurse will come. You are night nurse and that day nurse will come. Then why she came, don't you realize? Don't you understand? Don't you guess? Can't you guess? She's coming with a pad. Why? Handover. You know that. She's coming and giving you that handover responsibility. You know what is going to happen. That is called anticipation, guessing, you call brainstorming, predicting. Before the audio, Before they tell, you will know. For example, your daughter is crying. You know why she will cry. Maybe two reasons. She is hungry or she is angry. She is hungry. She want to eat something. She is angry. You are not attending her, or she's crying because maybe brother has beaten. So these are the three things. For food, or your attention is not there, or her brother has troubled her. So these are the three situations why she will cry. That's it. So you can guess what might have happened. So like that. Next. Okay, don't miss the session. It's very, very important. I'm going to the depths so that you can get 12 out of 12. Next. Now, final encouragement. Don't just listen. Don't just listen. Pre-listen. Pre-listening activity. That means mentally you have to imagine. You have to guess. Don't just guess. Blind guess. No. You cannot blindly guess. You have to predict. Predict. Okay, you have to predict with logic and reasoning. Don't just hear words, expect the meaning. Expect the meaning. This is how top scorers operate. Top scorers operate. There are some students who will write 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. They don't get the results. Why? They don't do all these things. They just go for the exam, write something and come up. That's all. Now let's go to the question number 3. No treat. So here, unrelated to time of day or level of activity. So that's finished. No question there. No treatment initially. Ignore that. Now, NB. Father died from heart disease. Father died from heart disease following dash surgery. So, type of surgery. Following dash surgery. Father died from heart disease following dash surgery. So now you know what type of word here comes. It's an adjective and it's a type of surgery and it is a compound noun and it is a noun. So you have to understand now. Now let's break it down. The key phrase here is following dash surgery. So whose father? Bryn Turnbull's father, the patient's father. So he died after a specific type of surgery. What type of surgery? Question number 3. Question number. Now you can type your answers. Okay, type your answers. Bypass surgery. Bypass surgery. Bypass. Is that spelling correct? Bypass? I don't know. Now let us see. Let us check. Sometimes we give wrong spellings. Okay, we give wrong spellings. We may not know whether it is right or wrong. So now let us check. Cambridge Dictionary. Bypass. BYPASS. Bypass surgery. Okay. Bypass. Okay. Bypass operation. Okay. Bypass. Bypass. Bypass to avoid something by going around, to ignore a rule. So bypass. BI. Is it bypass or BYPASS? So now here, that's confusion. So bypass. So now let us see. It's a medical term. Now you can check. BIPASS is not there. So BYPAS is there. So now let us see this one. Now, is there any medical meaning here? Medical. So heart bypass. Yeah. Here it is heart bypass. So bypass operation or heart bypass. So it is BY. Okay. Some people may write BI. Then what happens? You lose your mark. You will lose your mark. Don't think you are going to get the mark. So bypass, yeah, medical. Here it is there. Operation. Bypass operation. A medical operation in which the flow of a person's blood is changed to avoid a diseased part of their blood. So that is bypass surgery. So that's it. So you have to write the correct spelling. Instead of BYPASS, if you write BIPASS, you will lose your mark. Okay. Sometimes by BI spelling is also there, but you cannot use for this particular thing. Yeah. So by by is there, and bi means 2. Okay, that's different. By means 2. So you cannot use this spelling there, but some students write like that. So be very careful regarding your spelling. That's what I'm telling. If you don't know, afterwards you can recall and you can write. Fine. Now number 3. Following dash type of surgery. What is the type of surgery? What is the type of surgery? Okay. Now let us think. Understand the context. Okay. This is a heart related problem. Okay, this is a heart related problem, concept of conditions, and this is a family history. You know that father died from heart disease following that surgery. So he had a surgery and he died. Okay, after that surgery. Now let us see this one very clearly. This is a background detail, the patient's family history. So the missing word is most likely a type of heart surgery, a type of heart surgery. Now let us imagine, let us predict, let us guess. So the missing word is most likely a type of heart surgery, something related to the father's condition before he died. So it could describe something like bypass surgery, valve replacement surgery, or angioplasty surgery, something like that. So grammar awareness. So it may be adjective or noun. It may be adjective or noun. So bypass surgery, open heart surgery, valve surgery, valve replacement surgery, like that. It may be anything. So now let us see here. Bypass surgery. Let us brainstorm and predict and guess the words. Bypass surgery, valve surgery, open heart surgery, coronary surgery, angioplasty, cardiac surgery, like this. All of these are realistic possibilities. Now remember, don't wait for the speaker to say surgery. Okay, that's already there. Okay, you must catch the word that comes just before the word surgery, not after surgery. You are waiting for surgery. Oh, surgery, I heard. Now the word is coming. No, it's coming before surgery. Bypass surgery. Try to understand that. So don't wait for the word surgery. The word comes before surgery. Sometimes the word comes before, sometimes the word comes after. So you have to be very careful. Here the word comes before surgery. Remember that. Next, don't expect the word following. There may be after. Okay, or there may be another word called afterwards, surgery, operation, another word. So don't think that there may be, okay, there may be the same words. So be careful. Don't just wait for those words. You have to be very careful. Set your listening focus. Now, how? My father died after dash surgery. My father had a dash surgery. After that, he died. So something like that. The answer will be the word right before surgery. So stay focused. Don't let your mind drift when the patient start talking about family history. After that, he will tell surgery. But before that, the answer will come. So don't miss that answer. This is a chance where answer you may miss because the word comes before. Now, during listening, keep your eyes fixed on question number 3. When you hear the word phrase, my father, be ready. That's the trigger point. That's the trigger point. You understand? That's the immediately you have to react. My father. Immediately the answer is going to come. Be ready. That's it. That's you have to be alert. You have to be ready. Okay, to take the gunshot. Now that's called the trigger point. My father. Be ready. Answer is coming. The answer will appear soon after that. Write down exactly what you hear from surgery before surgery. Don't overcomplicate it. One short medical word. That's enough. Now, quick reflection after listening. Now, does this word describe the type of surgery? Yes, it fits perfectly. That means it's correct answer. No, there's some problem. For example, you write doctor. Okay, it sounds like a place. Place. For example, theater or operation or room or some other word you'll write there. So that will not fit with surgery. For example, if you write open heart surgery, there is a continuation. So that collocation you have to understand. Okay. If it is a date, okay, date or month, last, he will say last January, my father had his heart. January surgery. No, wrong answer. Okay, wrong answer. So like that, you have to analyze. You have to put the word there in your mind and you have to fit following January surgery. So how this sets? No, this is not perfect. So January is not perfect. So that's the wrong answer. So like that, you have to be very fast to revise the word. Next. So it's not correct. Now let us see, my dear students. See how easily this type of mini prediction engine works. You already know what type of word you are listening, where it comes, and what context surrounds it. So everything. So you have to be very careful. Because of this, you understand what makes OET listening predictable, not impossible. You can predict. It's not impossible to predict. It is predictable. Okay. Now remember the golden rule again. Look, think, predict, listen, and write. Remember that. That's the rhythm. RTPLW. LTPLW. Look, think, predict, listen, write. Okay. And with each question, your brain becomes more disciplined, more selective, and more focused. Right. Now, next question number 4. Yeah. Question number 4. Now let us see, students. This is one beautiful test of active medical listening. We are going to use the same method again. Okay, it's the same method, right? 2.5 seconds for each question. 2.5 seconds for each question. You have to be very fast, a rapid pace. So the stronger your pre-listening imagination, the more accurate your listening comprehension, because you know what type of word will come, whether a word will come, whether you want a number, or whether you want a disease, or whether you want a symptom, or whether you want a diagnosis, or whether you want a what professional. So for example, I gave a referral to, he was referred to. That means a referral means referral to a doctor or a medical professional. So you know the name of the medical professional, for example physiotherapist. So immediately you can recall. So you know what type of word will come. You will not use a month. You will not use a number. You will not use a date. You will not use a year. You will not use something else. You are going to use the medical professional, the name of the medical profession. Okay. Physiotherapist, like that. Now, now let us see. Question number 4. Step number 1. Single instance. Single means one, instance means occasion. Single instance, one occasion of tachycardia. Now, what is this tachycardia and what is tachypnea? You know better. So, I need not tell you. So, tachycardia means what? Tachycardia means fast beat. Fast heartbeat. You should know that. You are a medical professional. That is 2 years ago. 2 years ago. This is past medical history. Past 2 years ago means past medical history, not present. It's past medical history. So one time in his past, 2 years before, he had this occasion. He had this problem of tachycardia. What does this tachycardia mean? Tachycardia means fast heartbeat. So the patient is describing what his heart felt like during that occasion. So that is a bigger clue. So describes heart as. How was he describing his heart during that fast, rapid beat, heartbeat? How was his heart? How is he feeling? How is he describing? So it is an adjective here. It is an adjective here. Remember that. It's an adjective. Now here you understand the context. Here is he explaining a single event, one single occasion when his heart suddenly started beating fast. He is describing the sensation, how it felt in that moment. So the missing word is another descriptive feeling word. We already seen in the beginning. Something like racing, pounding, thumping, racing, pounding, thumping. So like that, some other word. So what is the grammar awareness? Describes heart as. Again, this tells you that the missing word must be an adjective or a short phrase, like in the beginning. A direct description, descriptive word, okay, of what heart was doing. It's never going to be a number. No, it's not a number. Is it a noun? Is it a noun? No. Is it a long sentence? No, it's a short, just one or two words describing the heartbeat. Now let us brainstorm and predict the words. Come on, write down your words. What do you think? When I am teaching, you can write down the words. Question number 4. Very good. Question number 4. Come on. You write your guess words. When I'm teaching, you write your guess words. So racing, pounding, thumping, fluttering, jumping, beating fast, hammering. Okay, these are some more words. Hammering. New word came here. Hammering. Beating fast. Okay. Right. Now, think about how you would describe your heartbeat if it suddenly started racing. Okay. You would use an emotional or physical word, something real but not medical. You will not use the word tachycardia like that, medical term, technical term. No, you will describe normal words, layman's words. So that's the patient voice you are listening for. The patient is talking. The patient is talking because the patient is describing his heart, how it was. The doctor was not speaking. If doctor speaks, it may be medical word, but the patient is speaking, so he'll speak. He will not use medical terms. He will use normal words of an ordinary human being. Okay, so remember that patient is speaking. Now you will listen. Focus for. My heart was suddenly. My heart was suddenly. It started. I felt. It felt as if my heart was. Okay, it felt as if my heart was. So immediately after those phrases, your answer will appear. Keep your eyes fixed on question number 4 during that moment. Now during listening, you have to catch the exact word. No rewriting, no replacing. Catch the exact word and write it as it is. Okay, right. Write it very fast. Then, does my word quickly describe how this heart was behaving? If you are saying yes, you got the answer right. Otherwise, it is wrong. If it sounds like a symptom, it is wrong answer. If it sounds like a cause, it is wrong answer. It should be like description. Okay? It should be like a description. It should not be a symptom. It should not be a cause. It should be a description. If it is a description, it is right. If it is a symptom or a cause, it is wrong. If it is a number, it is wrong. If it is a noun, it is wrong. Okay? Be very careful. Now, right. Question number 1 and question number 4 both ask for descriptive sensations. Question number 2 asked for symptom absence. Absent. Some symptom is absent. No pain. No something else. So some symptoms are missing. So what symptoms are missing? He is asking for that. Question number 3 is asking about medical history detail. Medical history detail. Okay. Right. Father's medical history. Right. Then next one. Question number 5. Question number 5. Occurred whilst. Occurred whilst. Question number 5. Next question is question number 5. Question number 5. Occurred whilst. When did it occur? Whilst means while. Means during. Whilst means while. While means during. During what time? During what time? Okay. Relatively light exercise. Okay. Relatively light exercise. Okay. Relatively light exercise occurred while doing something. While he was doing something. While he was doing something. While he was doing something. What happening at that action, what he was doing was happening at that time. Ongoing action. While means ongoing action. During means ongoing action. Whilst means ongoing action. That means the action is going. Occurred while he was sleeping. So while sleeping, while doing exercises, while playing a piano, while running a race, while swimming, while getting out of bed. So like that, while he was doing something. So doing, ing form is there. Remember that, ing form is there. The action is happening. While the action is happening, this happened. This tachycardia, fast beat happened when? When? While he was sleeping. or while he was running, or while he fell down, or while he was falling down, something like that, while he was singing or while he was dancing, some action going on. So occurred whilst dash, light, relatively light exercise, maybe doing physiotherapy, something like that. So this is a clear structure. The clue while means we are looking for an action that was happening at the moment, So when the word while means during. That means the action is going on at that particular time when he got this occurrence of tachycardia. Yeah, remember that very. So what was he doing at that time? Was he doing exercises? Was he playing football? Was he playing piano? Or was he walking? Okay, walking in the lawn, something like that. So he was doing some activity. What is that activity that is going on at that particular time? Okay, so that's it. Now, while he was eating food, anything it might be, doing some action there. So verb ending in ing, ing is a must there. So walking, jogging, gardening, swimming, climbing upstairs, climbing downstairs, okay, stretching, okay, stretching. So some activities which are going on, okay, that's a relatively light exercise. So you have to walking the dog, climbing the stairs, gardening, light jogging, stretching, doing yoga, swimming slowly. So remember, students, we are not looking for extreme sports. They are light exercises. They are not extreme sports. So name of some sports, but light sports, not extreme sports. Remember that. So you have some direction. You have to imagine relatively light exercise. That means don't think about serious activities here. Okay, light exercise means something gentle. Okay. So here the clues, what you have to listen for the clues. It happened while I was. So the answer will come after that. I was just walking when it started. I was just walking in the lawn when it started. So walking is the answer. Immediately after that. So stay alert when the verb ending in ing. That's your trigger. Ing, playing football, eating food, having dinner. So ing, when you hear the word ing, be ready. There is the answer. Before that, eating, ing. Before ing, there is the answer. Eating. So catch that word. And the next word, eating. Okay. Right. Eating food. Having dinner. So the part of the word before, have plus ing. Dinner, the next word. So both of them you have to be ready to catch. Be very careful. Be very careful. I want you to score 12 out of 12 in this. Now, don't think that I'm mad to explain all these things, because I don't want you to do lots of exercises. Little work, but excellent results I want. Okay, so focus. We don't have much time. Remember that. Right. And if you are going away from the lecture, that's your problem, not my problem. I am teaching you. You have to be there. If you are not there, afterwards you message me. I'll give you the connection link and you can watch that. But don't miss. Don't give me excuses. I have duty. I have this. I have that. That is your problem. My problem is your result. I'll do the best to give you whatever you want. But you have to listen to it. I can put water in front of you. Drinking is your problem. I can only put water before the horse. If the horse is ready to drink, if it is thirsty for water, it will drink. If it is not thirsty, it will not drink. Now, what is your thirst? Is it for your work, or is it for your sleep, or is it for classes? That's up to you. What type of thirst you have? If you have thirst for knowledge, attend the class fully when I am there, because that will motivate you more. In the absence, if you watch the video, that will not give you that much effect. So be very careful. Okay, don't try to miss that. But if you miss, let me know so that I can help you in a different way. That is your problem. If you miss the session, that is your problem. I'm giving you everything. Right. Now, next comes here. So now reflection. Reflection. Now here, during listening, as soon as you hear, while I was, at that time, I was, at that time, while, during, at that time, whilst, while, at that time, during. Remember that these are the clues. Don't think that the same whilst will come. In the audio, there will be some other word, maybe. Okay, during will be there. So then what you will do? Don't expect the word whilst to come. Be ready to catch any other word which comes there. Okay. Prepare to write. Catch the exact action word or short phrase and don't try to interpret or paraphrase. Don't try to interpret the meaning. Don't try to paraphrase. Just copy what you hear. If you miss it, don't panic. Focus on the next question. Brain must stay calm for continuity. If you panic, then the next answer also will go off. If you miss. Okay. So don't panic. If you miss one question, there is no problem. But you should not miss the next question. So be ready to overcome and come out of that panic and try to be strong. Okay. Otherwise, panic will increase. Okay. Multiply. So quick reflection. Ask, after listening, ask yourself, does my word describe something he was doing? Yeah. Is it a light physical activity? Yeah. So your answer is right. Was he doing? Does my word describe something what he was doing? Is it an activity? Is it a light physical activity that he was doing at that part? If both the answers are yes, you have nailed it. Otherwise, you lost it. So be careful. Quick check, quick reflection. Now here, you can see how question 5 beautifully combines grammar awareness and context awareness. Grammar awareness and context awareness also. So it's understanding functionally. So you are not only catching words, you are interpreting the meaning. That's the OET difference. You listen like a professional, not like a tourist. You listen like a professional. You are a medical professional. You listen like a medical professional, not like somebody who is just going for an exam. No, you are a medical professional. Listen like a medical professional. That's what it is. Now let's go to the next question. Question number 6. So referral to a cardiologist. So referral to dash. Referral to dash. So here if this word is not there, suppose if this word is not there, then what you will do? So this is how you get into the picture. So suppose this is not there. Referral to dash. So here is a blank. So now you have referral to some medical profession. Referral to a midwife. Referral to a cardiologist. Referral to a physiotherapist. Referral to a neurologist. Referral to. So try to understand that. Referral to, the next word should be medical profession. Professional. According to the profession. Name according to the profession. So physiotherapy department. So physiotherapist. Referral to physiotherapist. Okay. So that's it. Now, for example, this is not there. And what is there? This is not there. Referral to cardiology. Dash confirmed. Dash confirmed. What is confirmed? Some medical condition is confirmed. What is that medical condition? So some medical condition. Try to understand that. Tachycardia, or tachypnea, or arrhythmia, or anemia, or whatever it is. It's a medical condition. So something you have to imagine. You have to be ready to imagine. Okay? You have to be ready to imagine. That's what is very, very important. So something was confirmed, something was diagnosed, something was preliminary diagnosis. So what is that? That's a medical condition. This is how you have to analyze. Now let us go to question number 6. Arrhythmia confirmed by Holter monitor. Mild mitral valve regurgitation identified. Probably present since. Come on, question number 6. Question number, I don't see any answers. I don't know why everyone is silent. So question number 6. Question number 6. Now see here. So Dunisha is there, Dinusha is there, Dunisha is there, Odian is there, Ruvini is there, Shams is there, Sinsi is there, Shams Sarsala is there, Sinsi is there. Who is missing? Somebody came and somebody left. Okay, right, no problem. So that was somebody else. He's not a regular student. He doesn't know the value of what our class is going. Since Ruvini, why did you give a capital letter B in the beginning of the word? You made a mistake. You lost your mark. Very good, Ruvini. I like it. You corrected it immediately. That's awesome. You are a darling, you are a real darling. You corrected it even before I told you. That's awesome. Really awesome. You'll go a long way, Ruvini. Okay? Right. Since means point of time. For the last means period of time. Now I am going to tell you two different words. Okay? So time reference. First one is since. Since means starting point of time. And for the last means period of time. Period of time from the start till now. So for the last 6 years. For example, I have been teaching English since 1990. I have been teaching English since 1990. Means when did I start teaching? Starting point of time. When did this actually started? Okay. When did this actually start? Okay. When did this actually start? Or when has this actually started? So starting point of time. Okay. Since I was 22 years old, like that. Okay. Since my childhood, since my birth. Okay. So like that. So for the last means period of time. I have been teaching English for the last 35 years. I have been teaching English for the last 35 years. So for the last means duration, 35 years. Since 1990. So like that. So starting time. Since means a starting time. So when did this start? That you have to understand. When did this start? Starting time. Probably present since. Since when? So that you have to guess. Now here you have to listen very carefully. Read the question. Mitral valve regurgitation identified. Mitral valve regurgitation identified. That is related to this one. Mitral valve, mild mitral valve regurgitation identified. So when 2 years ago, but this was probably present, might be present since long time. Okay. Okay. Since when? Since when? Since that particular time. So now here probably present since. Now this tells you instantly what type of word or answer you need. It's a time expression. It's called a time expression. When it actually began. When did this start? Since means a starting point. So when did it begin? Okay, when did it begin or when it began? Now let us see, understand the meaning of this one, the condition. The mitral valve regurgitation is something that causes backward flow of blood. Mitral valve regurgitation is something that causes backward flow of blood in the heart. Instead of going forward, it will go backward. That is what is called mitral valve regurgitation. What do you mean by regurgitation? For example, regurgitation means there are some animals, there are some animals which regurgitate. Regurgitate means they take in food, they store it in the stomach, then afterwards they sit at a place and they start regurgitating. Okay, now I will give you the meaning of this word. You should understand these words. That's very, very important. Regurgitation. Okay, regurgitation. Yeah, regurgitation is the act of bringing swallowed food back into the mouth. There are some animals, for example, a cow, a buffalo. So these are some animals. They have a special name also. I don't recall that name actually right now. They are called, I don't recall. I know the word, but I'm not able to recall it. What do you call? Okay, 1 minute. Let me check. What do we call the animals which regurgitate? Yeah, very specific word. Ruminants. Ruminants. Try to understand this. They are called ruminants, and the process is called rumination. What do you mean by this rumination? Rumination means first you eat food, go on voraciously. Voraciously means rapidly. Eat for 1 hour. Then they'll go sit under the shade and they'll bring the food back into the mouth and they start grinding it and swallow. Bringing food back, grinding it and swallow, putting in the stomach again. Bringing food back, grinding it. So you see some animals like that. That is called regurgitation, ruminant. So see, they'll sit. Okay, here is the picture in Wikipedia. Yeah, you see, sit and they ruminate. They sit and ruminate. These are the animals, ruminants. Ruminants. So you should know the meaning of these words. So ruminants. So regurgitation. Regurgitation means instead of natural flow, it is the opposite flow. So blood should flow from the heart to the other parts of the body. So, but what happens? Blood flows reverse direction. Instead of coming out of the heart, it will go into the heart. After coming a little distance, it will go back, pushed back. So that is called regurgitation, mitral valve regurgitation, mildly. Okay, so that's it. So why is this happening? That causes backward flow of blood in the heart. The cardiologist believes it didn't start recently. This didn't happen now. Okay, it might be because earlier. Okay, he believes it didn't start recently, but it was there since for a long time, for some time, maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or since his birth, or since his youth, or since his childhood. Okay, right. Since his 16th birthday, something like that. So remember that. So here, what you will get? You will get two things. Okay. For example, since his birth, since his marriage, or since his school days, since his childhood, or since his youth, like that. Now here, let us guess the words. Birth, childhood, teenage years, early adulthood. So this is a time reference. This is not a symptom. Now, grammar. Let us think about the grammar. Probably present since, a noun of time, like birth, childhood, adolescence. Okay, since his 20s, since his 30s, since his 40s, since his marriage. Okay, since his childhood, like that. Remember that. So this is what it is. Or it may be a phrase like since he was a child, like that. So grammatically, it's a time point. It's not a medical word. It's a time point and it's not a medical word. You have to be very rapid like this. You have to think very fast like this. So that's why I'm going into the depth and explaining. Now, let us take some examples. Since birth, since childhood, since early life, teenage years, adolescence, early adulthood, when he was young. So all these words. So notice something. All these describes stages of life. Stages of life, not medical terms. So if you hear a life stage, your ears should click immediately. You should be very fast to notice. That's the point. Now you have to listen for what the cardiologist says. The cardiologist says, okay. Now, so that was after the referral to a cardiologist. What does the cardiologist think? That is what it is. Now the medication prescribed by a doctor. So this is regarding the doctor. The doctor speaks. What did the doctor say? That you have to focus. Now, since you'll hear the answer. Right after the word since, you'll, okay? One short time word or phrase. It comes very fast. Be ready. Now, during listening, you have to be ready. You hear the word since and grab your pen. The next word is your answer. If don't wait, don't hesitate. It's a quick information drop. Blink and you'll miss it. Write it down exactly as you hear. Then you check the reflection. What you have to reflect on. Does my word express when the condition began? It sounds like a symptom. Okay, then it is wrong. It sounds like a cause. It is wrong. It sounds like a test. It's wrong. It sounds like a name. It's wrong. But it sounds like when the condition began, the time phrase. Okay, then it's perfect. Yes, the answer is right. Okay, logical reasoning. You have to guess like that. Now, dear students, this is how wonderfully you can understand. First, you have understood the feelings, then you have gone to the symptoms, then you have gone to the question number 3, family history. Now, you see here very clearly how systematically it is going. First one is a symptom, feelings. Then question 2 is a symptom. Question 3, okay, is a family history. Okay, experience, surgery. Then next one, you have the experience, tachycardia. This is family history. This is personal experience. Then question number 5, this also personal experience. Try to understand this. These are personal experience. And now question 6 is the diagnosis. When it happened. Okay, diagnosis. Question number 6. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. Okay, one proper understanding is enough. You can do many questions based on this one. Okay, apply the logic. Okay, I cannot teach you hundreds of examples. Like I'll give you one solid explanation. Apply the same technique for all the others. You can understand it very fast. Immediately, you cannot get the answers. Practice it regularly. Then you can definitely get the answer. Remember that. Now let us see. Next question. Prescribed low dose beta blockers. Prescribed. So who prescribed? Doctors prescribed. Low dose beta blockers taken as needed, approximately dash in 6 months. Beta blockers, low dose beta blockers taken as needed whenever they are required, approximately, not exactly, approximately dash in 6 months, approximately, roughly, not exactly, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 7 to 8, 6 to 10, something like that, from 2, or maybe approximately 6, means 5, 6, 7, anything it may be. So approximately. So he may give one number or two numbers. He will give one number, okay, 2, 3, or 4. Or he may say a couple of times. He may say once. He may say twice. He may take several times. Several times in 6 months. Once in 6 months. Twice in 6 months. He can use cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers and ordinal. What are cardinal numbers? One time. Okay. One time or one. 1 in 6 months, 2 in 6 months, 3 in 6 months. These are called cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers. Then there are ordinal numbers. Ordinal number means order. Okay. Once, twice, thrice. Okay. So occurrences. So first, second, third, like that, maybe once, twice, thrice, like that. So in 6 months, so there may be different form or multiple times. He may say multiple times. He may say many times, or he may say several times. Okay, few times. Okay, few times, a couple of times, a couple of times. So like that, anything he may say. So it is frequency. It's a number, or it was a frequency phrase. Now approximately dash in 6 months. So grammatically the blank must be a number or a quantity phrase. Once, twice, 3 times, a couple of times, 4 times, like that. Okay, counting expression. It's a counting. So he's counting something. So brainstorm realistic possibilities here. Once, twice, three times, four times, a couple of times, a few times, several times, multiple times, numerous times. Okay, anything it might be. So be ready. Notice the pattern. They are all small numbers or simple frequency phrases. In everyday medical talk, patients usually say a couple of times, maybe two or three times, like that. So listen, focus on these things. And he may say like this: I have only taken them about 2 to 3 times. So write that on immediately. So the answer will come immediately. Probably around 10 in the last half year. 6 months means half year. Okay. So the answer will come right after those approximate words, maybe 2 or 3 times in 6 months, like that. So about, around, approximately. You hear these words. Those are your trigger points. About, almost, approximately, like that he will say. So be ready for those things. Don't overthink the spelling. Focus is on meaning accuracy. Remember that. Now think, does my word or phrase show how often he takes the med? How often? Frequency. Frequency. How many? How frequently he is taking? Okay. That is what it is. So this is number, frequency. Okay. Adverb of frequency, we call this one. Now, it is called a data awareness. Data. How many times? Number is date. Numbers means data, statistics, awareness. Next, question number 8. Question number 8. Dash and coldness in extremities as side effects. So end is there. Like or, again there is a word called end. End is a conjunction. End is a conjunction. End is a conjunction. Remember that. End is a conjunction. End, that means before and after, there would be similar. Dash and coldness in extremities. So coldness in extremities is a symptom. And before that, end is there. And before that, it also should be a symptom. So there are two symptoms which are side effects. Dash and coldness in extremities. Extremities means what? Hands and legs. Extreme ends, extremities going out of the body, extreme, not internal, it's extreme, which are outside the main body. So extreme, stretching far, those are called extreme lengths. So hands and legs are called extremes, or extremities. So hands and legs. So coldness, these hands and legs, he feels coldness. So that is one symptom, coldness. He feels coldness. That's a symptom. And here is another feeling or another symptom. Try to understand this. Now, if you see this, you can already see the structure here. And something. And coldness. Okay. Dash and coldness. And is there. Okay. Something and something. Boys and girls, tables and chairs, pens and pencils. So like that, you have to guess those things. So dash, what are these things that you have to guess here, that you have to understand? There are two side effects. The second one is coldness in the extremities, coldness. And what is the first one he is telling? So before coldness, he will tell this one. So if you already maybe telling coldness and after coldness or before coldness, anywhere he may tell. Two things he will tell together. So one before and one, the first thing is dizziness. And I also experienced coldness in extreme. My hands and legs were cold. I felt very cold. I felt very cold in my hands and legs. And another problem was I felt dizzy. So dizziness and coldness. Dizziness and coldness. Not dizzy and coldness. It is dizziness and coldness. So remember that. So coldness in extremities is the second symptom. So the other symptom will come before coldness or after coldness, before end or after. Remember that. It may come before or after. They are together. They are together. One will come before, one will come after. And he may not say end also. He will say, first problem was a dizziness, and the second problem is my hands and feet, I felt very cold. Or he will say this one first, he will say that one second. Anything is possible. So be ready for any option. Be ready. So I'm telling you, don't think that this will come first and this will come next. Oh, before coldness it comes, but coldness comes afterwards. That means you already missed the first answer. Be very careful. It may be before, it may be after. Right? Next. So there are two sides effects. Now understand the meaning. Extremities. Extremities means what? Hands and feet. So coldness in the extremities means cold hands or feet. Hands are cold, feet are cold. So that's it. Now logically, what other common side effect may appear with coldness? It may be fatigue, it may be dizziness, it may be tiredness, it may be weakness, it may be lightheadedness. Okay, so the missing word is another symptom. It's a noun. It's going to describe a physical effect. Remember that. Now, grammatical awareness. Now, let us see here. Dash and coldness. Dash and coldness. Remember that. Dash and coldness in extremities are side effects. Now, here, tiredness and coldness, fatigue and coldness, dizziness and coldness, weakness and coldness. That is the pattern. It may be there, or it may be coldness and tiredness, coldness and fatigue, coldness and dizziness, coldness and weak. It may be before or it may be afterwards. So let us brainstorm and predict the words like tiredness. Beta blockers, what they commonly cause. You are medical professional, you should know that. You are not ordinary layman. Ordinary people, you are medical professionals. Beta blockers, what might side effects they may have? They may commonly cause tiredness. They commonly cause dizziness, fatigue, weakness, lightheadedness, sluggishness. So some common symptoms or side effects which may be caused by beta blockers. They are all simple, everyday symptom words, and the patient might use non-medical language like I felt tired, so tiredness instead of fatigue. So remember what he's telling. Okay, remember what he's telling. Catch that word. The answer will come in a natural patient style phrase, not a textbook medical word. If he says fatigue, write fatigue. Okay, or if he says tired, write tired, tiredness and coldness. So right, next one, listening focus. Now I sometimes get this and cold hands and feet. Side effects include dash and coldness in my fingers and toes. So as soon as you hear the first and prepare, the missing symptom comes right there. Okay, be ready to write the answer immediately, very quick. Right. Does my word describe a side effect? Does my word describe a symptom? Or does my word describe a sensation? Then answer is perfect. If it is a number or a medicine name or action, it doesn't fit. So be careful. Next question number 9. Noticeably dash after taking his medication. Noticeably dash after taking the medication. His medication. Noticeably dash after taking his medication. Now try to understand, these are related with his medication. All these things are related to his medication. So noticeably, if anybody sees him, he feels like noticeably. Noticeably means somebody can notice that he is tired, noticeably tired after taking his medication. Noticeably, you can say, what you can say, some adjective. Noticeably pale, noticeably quieter, noticeably calmer, noticeably drowsy, noticeably sleepy. Try to understand what type of adjective. Okay. Tired, pale, calmer, drowsy, sluggish, quiet, withdrawn, tired, sleepy, such words. Okay. Now, give me a second. I'll just have a glass of water. Go through these 3 questions now. Finished. Last 3 questions. Yeah, sorry for the break. Yeah. So now let us see. Now let us see. Yeah, let me ask our students. I don't know. Most of them are new. So I am unmuting everyone, but don't unmute all of you at a time. When I call your name, unmute and speak. First, Shams Arsalan. Salam alaikum, Shams. Shams, you can unmute.
Unmute, yes.
Yeah, Shams, are you with me? Is everything going on fine? Are you able to understand the essence, how much depth I am explaining? And do you think that, doctor, do you think that this is useful for you or I'm wasting your time? Tell me very clearly.
No, it was very good. It's good explanation. It is clear. I think
I'm
it's
not going to explain hundreds of things. I'll explain one properly. So that's what it is.
yeah, that's great.
Tell me,
Good.
what is your explanation? What do you think? What is your feedback for this session?
Yeah, your explanation was very nice and clear and give us clues how to think about the word, adjective, noun, and these things.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much for your suggestions. Yeah, next we have Ruvini. Ruvini. Hello, Ruvini.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Ruvini. How are you? What is your full name? I forget your second name. Sorry.
Rohini Veerasurya.
Rivini Veera Surya. Wow, Veera. Oh my God. Come on, Ruvini Veera Surya. Come on. Tell me your points. What do you feel regarding this particular session?
So actually, I got a lot of things today. Before that, I don't know how to recognize the that answer. But I think now I can catch that answers properly.
Yeah. So is this lecture helping you or is it wasting your time? What do you think?
Definitely, it help. I'm
Definitely wasting my time, right?
no, never.
Okay. Come on. Yeah. So say hi to all your friends. Introduce yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on, introduce yourself. What is your name? Where are you from? Okay,
yeah.
when is your test
Uh,
date? Something. So, where are you currently and where are you from? Just a few words, just a few introduction. Say,
yeah. I'm Rohini. And now I am living in UK. My home country is Sri Lanka. I hope to doing my exam this month, 15th.
yeah, very good. So, Ruvini is a darling. She struggles a lot. Okay, very good, Ruvini. Thank you. Next, Odeon. Odeon.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
Odeon, share your experience. Come on, fast. I don't have time. I have to rush. I have to take more.
Okay.
I have to complete part A, part B, part C. Lot of things. I'm going on. If you have time, you be with me. Otherwise, you go and sleep. That's not my problem. Come on.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Grandmaster, you really made it so clear. I understand it so much. And right now, from your teaching, I'll be able to like listen and then know when to pick the answers when listening to the reading. My name is Odion, as announced. I'm from Nigeria, but I live in Dublin. Thank you, class.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. Then next is Dinusha. Dinusha.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the lesson today because I didn't went through this uh, listening part that much deeper earlier. This was really helpful. Uh, I'm from Sri Lanka. Currently, I live in the UK.
Yeah, you said that you have a lot of problem with listening, right? You are the one, right?
Yes,
So am I meeting your demands or no?
yes, you did.
Okay, you paid a fees and you joined the classes and you registered your course. So is the amount you paid, is what you are getting, is it worth or not?
Yes, it's much worth it.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Then Dunisha
Thank you, sir.
Pereira.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Dunisha.
Yes, sir.
I
Thank
am
you.
in the bottom of the earth, somewhere deep in the earth, somewhere you are hiding from the tunnel like that you are speaking. You did not have your breakfast, lunch and dinner or what? Come on, little loudly.
Okay, so thank you for today's sessions, and also today I get the idea how I predict the answer before listening, and it's very helpful and have a very good idea.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Next,
thank you, sir.
Cincy. Cincy.
Hello, sir.
Yes, oh, this
Yeah.
voice is like drum beating, bells ringing. Come on.
Hello, sir. Thank you for the session today. Actually, before I don't know how to identify the answer. Actually, today I learned more things. I think this time I can do my exam. Definitely, I can do. I think. Thank you for the everything, sir.
Thank you very much. Joseph, Josephine. Bless Joseph or Josephine. Hello, Josephine. Hello, Josephine.
Yes, please. Good evening, Grandmaster.
What is your name?
I am Josephine Okoro.
Josephine from?
I'm Nigerian.
Okay, come on, share your experience.
Yes, I just joined the class for the first time, and I also joined late. I think you're already done before I joined.
Right. Thank you very much. So we are moving to the 10th question. Right. Now let's go there. 10th question. All right. So, recent overseas trip. So, current symptoms, that is past medical history, and these are current symptoms. Current symptoms. Recent overseas trip resulted in diagnosis of suspected. So, this is diagnosis. This is preliminary diagnosis. Resulted in diagnosis of suspected. So, suspected something. So, what is the medical condition which was suspected here? It's a medical condition. It's a symptom. It's a diagnosis, right? So, recent overseas trip resulted after the trip, the diagnosis happened, suspected some problem. So, what is that? What is that? You have to see. Okay, you have to see this one now. Come on. So, suspected some medical condition. What is that suspected medical condition? Now, let us see here. Suspected. That means not confirmed. Not confirmed. It's not a confirmed diagnosis. It is a preliminary diagnosis. It's not confirmed. Just a mere guesswork. Mere guesswork. Maybe, possibly, like that. Okay, possibly, or maybe, might be, something like that. It's not, the doctor was not completely sure. It was only a possible diagnosis. So the blank is the name of a condition, or it's the name of a disease, or is the name of a medical condition. That's what it is. Now understand the meaning here. Okay, the patient was traveling abroad. Something happened and he was examined in that situation, and the doctor said he might have a certain condition. It's a medical condition, perhaps something common, like it may be infection, it may be blood clot, it may be heart inflammation, or it may be arrhythmia, or it may be myocarditis, or it might be something the overseas doctor thought was linked to his symptoms. Okay, he thought, he did not confirm, he just, it's only his imagination, it's a brainstorming, it's a guesswork. Okay, roughly he's trying to guess, it's not sure, it's not confirmed 100%, 50-50 chances. That's it. Suspected dash. So suspected, okay, is an adjective. So after suspected there must be a noun. Suspected anemia, suspected asthma, the doctor suspected some medical condition. What is that? Suspected infection, suspected pneumonia, suspected blood clot, suspected angina. So grammatically, it always a single medical noun. It's not a phrase. It's not like a phrase. It's not a phrase like pain or problem. Okay, it's a medical condition. Now let's brainstorm and predict some words. Infection. arrhythmia, angina. These words suit here. So, recent overseas trip resulted in diagnosis of suspected myocarditis, pericarditis, thrombosis, inflammation. Remember, the key word is suspected. This tells you the diagnosis wasn't confirmed. The doctor was uncertain. The doctor did not have a clear idea. It was a vague, just a guesswork, not perfect. Might be or maybe, possibly. So be ready to hear the words. They thought it might be, or they said it could have been. So such words make up. The answer will follow. So when I was overseas, they said it was probably. The doctor said it might have been. They diagnosed me with suspected dash angina or something like that. The answer will be the very next word after suspected or might have been. Then when you are listening, when you hear the word diagnosed with suspected or they thought it was, get ready. Your answer will come immediately after. It's usually one word, clear and medical. Now write exactly what you hear. No paraphrasing. If you are unsure, jot the first few letters. For example, arrhythmia, ARR. Okay. Myocarditis, MYO. Pericarditis, PERI. Like that. Just a few letters. Afterwards you can recall it very easily if you write like that. Jot down the first few letters. That's enough. For example, if he says anemia, ANA. Like that one. Thrombosis, THR. So you jot down the first letters so that you can recall it later and rush to the next question. That's what is called under pressure. Pressure, under pressure. You are surviving under pressure. That's very, very important. So now you just check. You ask yourself, reflect on the point which you have given. Does my word, which I have written in the blank, name a specific medical condition? Yes, then it's correct. If it describes a feeling, pain, or tiredness, or a test like ECG scan, then it's wrong. Suspected pain, suspected ECG, suspected tiredness. No, it's wrong. It's a medical condition. Okay. Next one. Question number 11. Has developed intermittent pain. Remember this word intermittent. Very, very important. Intermittent. Off and on. Already we have learned that one. Intermittent pain in shoulders. He has developed intermittent pain in shoulders. So this is a symptom. Pain is a symptom. Okay. Suspected medical condition. Right? Not suspected symptom. Symptom. Based on the symptoms, you diagnose a medical condition or you suspect a medical condition based on symptoms. Symptom is not a condition. Symptoms help you to understand the condition. So remember that. So pain in shoulders radiating to neck and dash. Neck and dash. Neck is a body part and something else also must be a body part. Body part and body part like hands and legs. Neck and back. Okay. Like that. Some other body part will be there. Body part or body parts. Radiating to neck and the right hand. Radiating to the neck and the left hand. Radiating to neck and shoulders. Right shoulder. The right shoulder. The left shoulder or the shoulders. Okay. Radiating to neck and shoulders. So like that one. So remember, some other body part might be there. Okay, another body part. So, and is a word which is joining two words. And is a word, a conjunction. So, and is joining to equal vocabulary. So, noun and noun, body part and body part. Neck is a body part and something else, A and B. Okay, maths and science, boys and girls, tables and chairs, pens and papers. I'm telling you, try to understand the logic. So this second one is also like the first one. Okay, that's why they are combined. Remember that. You cannot say pen and walking, pen and tall. No, they will not match. Tall and clever, beautiful and good looking. So, adjective and adjective, or noun and noun, or verb and verb. Talking and dancing. She was talking and dancing at the same time. She was singing and dancing at the singing and dancing. Ing and ing. So try to understand verb and verb, action and action. So they should be equal. This side should be an equal to this side. Okay, different one, but same quality. Neck and shoulders. So it may be singular or it may be plural. If it is singular, then which one? Specific. The right shoulder or the left shoulder, or both, then it's shoulders. It should be singular or it should be plural. So here you can see pain has developed intermittent pain in shoulders, and from shoulders it is radiating to neck. Started in shoulders, so started from shoulders, then it is radiating to from shoulders to neck, and also maybe back. Shoulders to neck and back, from shoulders to neck and maybe back, or maybe chest. Okay, so it may be another body part. It may be plural or singular. Pain presents, okay, neck and dash. So now let us see here this question number 11. The word radiating means spreading out or traveling from one place to another. Radiating. Okay, in a circular motion, radiating, moving, spreading in all directions. So it is going to where and where? In all directions, but where and where? So we already know first one, it radiates to neck, and from there, and it's also radiating to another place. Where is that one? It may be the arm, it may be the jaw, it may be the back. So it's another body part. That means it's a noun. It may be singular or it may be plural. So it may be neck and arm, neck and jaw, neck and shoulder, or neck and back. Or it may be arm and neck, jaw and neck, shoulder and neck, back and neck. It may be coming before or after. So he wrote here neck and dash, neck and arm. He may speak there arm and neck, back and neck, anything he may say. So be ready. It may be before and or after and. It may be before neck or after neck. So be careful. When you hear the word spreading to, moving to, circulating towards, or going towards, or radiating, or passing from there to, something like that. Some other words, it may not be exactly the word radiating. It may be some other word also. You're spreading towards. It may be any other word. Be ready. Don't think, I did not hear radiating, so why should I write? I did not get the word radiating. So don't get confused. Be ready. Be ready. Okay? Somebody is throwing a stone at you. Be ready. Otherwise, it will hit your head. So there are 12 stones coming directly onto your face. If it is going to hit your head, move your head aside. You cannot touch that one, because if you touch that one, if you catch that one, you will get hurt. So let it go. Move your head aside. Be alert. If he is throwing the stone at your knees, pull your knees aside. Okay? Bend and move left or right. You have to be alert. It may hit your head, or it may be hit your feet or stomach or back or wherever it is. So you have to be alert. Okay, to escape the hit. So it may be, the answer may be arm, jaw, shoulder, back, chest, forehead. It may be anything. Okay, the pain, he might be telling like this one, notice the pattern. When pain radiates to the neck, it often continues along one direction, to the jaw or arm. Okay, so if you hear either of those, your ears should lock in instantly. Okay. Now, listening focus. How might it sound in the recording? The pain spread up to my neck and down my... It was spread or radiating to my neck and... So immediately, and immediately the answer will come. That's your listening cue. As soon as you hear neck, neck, you will definitely hear, because neck is already written there. Neck is already written there. Okay, first it is moving to the neck, and afterwards, okay, or then, no need to use he and again. Neck will definitely there. So neck, before neck or after neck, the answer is there. The word radiating or spreading, that also. These are the clues. These are the triggers. Okay. Gunshot. That means ready. The bullet is already shot. Be careful. It will strike you. The audio will move fast here. Don't blink. Neck, and immediately the next word is your answer. During listening, okay, pen ready. Hear the word neck and be ready for the answer. Write it down. Simple anatomical word. Anatomy, body part. Anatomical word. And not statistical word. Anatomical. Anatomy means body part. Okay. If you miss it, don't panic. Skip ahead to question 12, because missing one word shouldn't break your flow. Don't get panic. If you are mentally panic, you lose many answers afterwards. So don't get one answer. If you lose, don't worry. Just move ahead. Okay. Now you have to ask your question. Quick reflection. Does the word which I have written, I heard the word, this word, is it a body part? So the pain is spreading to this. For example, hair. The pain will not spread to hair. H-A-I-R, hair. The pain will not spread to hair. Bone. The pain will spread to bone? No. Bone, if it breaks, the skin will pain, but the bone will not pain. Okay. So what is that? Okay. What is that body part which the pain can spread to? That's very, very important. Okay. So if it is a body part, and if the pain can spread to that body part, that means your answer is perfect. If it's a type of pain or an emotion, it doesn't fit. Okay. Type of pain, for example, excruciating, you hear. Burning is a type of pain. That is not right. Okay. Now you have to be very careful. Now first to 4 questions, feelings. 5th question, action. 6th and 7th question, history. 8th and 9th question, you got effects. 10th question is a diagnosis. And now 11 and 12, they are pain patterns. So the system is going on. Okay. So you have to analyze like a real clinician, and you have to guess. You have to guess. You have to be very, very careful. Okay. You have to be very, very careful. Now, 12th question. Last question. 12th question. Now, let us go to the pain presents as. Pain presents as a dash. Okay. A is an article. The next word should be a noun. Next word should be a noun. Okay. Right. As a. Pain presents as a. So A is an article. Now let us see here very carefully. The phrase presents as means appears as or feels like. So the patient is describing what kind of pain it is. Now understanding the meaning. In real life, patients often describe pain in different ways. They might say it is sharp, dull, burning, stabbing, throbbing, crushing, tight. So the missing word will be a descriptive noun. Descriptive noun. As or like means it is descriptive. As means describing. It is he is as clever as a fox. As cunning as a fox. So cunning is an adjective. Clever. Okay. So as adjective. The next word should be an adjective. Okay. As a dash. So it is a descriptive word, and a is there. That means there should be a noun. So it is an adjective plus noun. So it's a noun phrase with an adjective, right? Or a compound noun. A sharp pain. A is already there. Sharp pain. A pain, and it's a description. Sharp. So sharp pain. A burning sensation. A dull ache. There should be an adjective, because as is there, adjective should come. A is there, noun should come. As sharp. Pain presents as sharp. A pain. Pain presents as a sharp pain, a burning sensation. Pain is already there. So again, pain will not come. Again, pain will not come. Pain is already there. So pain presents as a sharp sensation, a dull ache, a tight feeling, a stabbing sensation. So like that one. It may be a two or one, a two-word phrase, adjective plus noun. Remember that. So a sharp pain, a dull ache, a burning pain, a tight sensation, a stabbing pain, a throbbing ache, a crushing feeling. This is how. Now remember, this is the patient language. Patient is telling these things, these symptoms. So you have to understand how the patient, he may say tight or dull, both are natural type of speaking. Pain feels like a, it more of a dash, it presents as a dash, like that he will be speaking. Grab the answer immediately. Presents as, appears to be, looks like means as. So to be means as. So you have to understand the type of explanation there. Then if your answer, if your phrase describes how the pain feels, then your answer is right. If it is not describing how the pain feels, then that means your answer is wrong. So be careful. So that is how you are going to do. Now I am going to tell you some do's and don'ts. Okay. Right. So now what you have to do and what you should not do. Now first one is, I think we'll take in another session that one. Okay, now let us listen to this one and let us answer this. I'll play the audio. So this is PowerPoint and this is Bryn Turnbull. Bryn Turnbull. What is this? Bryn Turnbull. This is what? What type of problem is this? Listening. OET listening. Sciatica, no. This is. And second, I'm going to play this now. So don't panic. So yeah, here is our channel. You can subscribe to our channel and you can watch lot of more than 2,500 videos are there. Okay. So you can watch them regularly. And you can like and share your Bryn Turnbull. This is the lesson which is going on live now. It's already recorded. Sciatica, no, not this. Blurred vision. Is this the one? Blurred vision. Bryn Turnbull. I think so. Yeah, blurred vision. Okay. Blurred vision, yeah. This is not the same. This is different. Okay, after this one, we'll do this one. Right, I'm going to play the audio now. Yes. Get ready. Write down 1 to 12 in your notebook. I have done a lot of hard work. You also have done a lot of rehearsals. Try your level best. Try your level best. If you get 0 also, no problem. Don't worry at all. Because this is the first test you are doing now today. Okay? No worry. Do your from the depth of your heart, do what is the best for you, right? So, Bryn Turnbull. So, share computer sound, stereo, high fidelity. Okay. And this is audio. I have to set the audio now. Audio trainer nursing book. Open file location. So, is this nursing track? Which track is this? Which is the track here? We don't know this track. This track number is okay. Let me check what is the track number. Okay. Cardiologist Bryn Turnbull. Okay. Let me play the track number 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check.
Track 4, Test 1 Training, Listening Part B, Preparing to Listen.
Part B.
Track 3, Test 1 Exam Practice Listening. Part A. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, a health professional is talking to a patient. For questions 1 to 24, complete the notes with information you hear. Now look at the notes for Extract 1. Extract 1, questions 1 to 12. You hear a cardiologist talking to a patient called Bryn Turnbull. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or short phrase that you hear. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Yeah, write down 1 to 12. Test going to start now.
So, Bryn, I've got your notes here, but as we haven't met before, it would be good to begin by hearing things from your perspective. Could you tell me how your condition started, what treatment you've had, and anything else you feel I should know?
Well, it all started about 4 years ago. I began to notice my heartbeat. You know, it's always there, but you don't usually notice it. Well, at certain times...
Yeah. All of you, are you able to hear? Anybody say yes or no? If you are able to hear, just type. One of you say yes. That's enough for me. Are you able to hear the audio? Is it clear? Yes, that's enough. Since he said yes, that's enough. Come on. Yeah, we are playing the audio now.
So, Bryn, I've got your notes here, but as we haven't met before, it would be good to begin by hearing things from your perspective. Could you tell me how your condition started, what treatment you've had, and anything else you feel I should know?
Well, it all started about 4 years ago. I began to notice my heartbeat. You know, it's always there, but you don't usually notice it. Well, at certain times, I did. Anyway, what I realised was that my heart was fluttering, if you know what I mean. The feeling wasn't there all the time and I wasn't in any pain. But I went to the doctor and she asked if there was any breathlessness, which there wasn't, and whether it came on at particular times or after particular activities, which it didn't. So she said just to keep an eye on it and, you know, go back if it got any worse or if I got other symptoms. I mean, I was a bit concerned not to have any treatment because my father had heart disease. He had a bypass operation eventually, but he didn't live long after that. So you can see why I was worried.
Yes, sure. And did other symptoms develop?
Well, yes. That was about 2 years ago. I mean, this only happened on one occasion, but I suddenly noticed that my heart was racing. That's the word I'd use to describe it.
Right.
I was cycling at the time, but nothing too strenuous. Anyway, I had a rest and the moment passed. But when I got home, I went back to the doctor who referred me to a cardiologist. He did various tests, an ECG and stuff, and he got me to wear a Holter monitor for a couple of days to see exactly what my heart was doing. That confirmed that I had an irregular heartbeat. He also told me that I had something called mitral valve regurgitation, but that it was probably a birth defect, so not something new to worry about.
I see. And what about medication?
Well, he put me on beta blockers, just a low dose, and he said I should only take them when the irregular heartbeat was troubling me, so that's what I've been doing. I suppose I get through about 50 or so in any 6-month period. There are times when I'm taking them every day. Then weeks can go by without me having to take any at all, and they do seem to do the trick. The only problem is that they do have side effects, like I tend to get nightmares, and that's pretty unusual for me actually, and my hands and feet get very cold. And another thing is, my partner says I'm irritable when I'm on them, and I guess she's right. But who knows whether that's the medication? I mean, it could be the heart problem itself.
I see. And what about your current symptoms? What brings you here today?
Well, what happened was I had to go on a business trip to East Asia, and I was taken ill on the flight home.
Oh.
That was a couple of months ago. I assumed I caught flu out there, but the doctor thought it could be pneumonia. Anyway, she gave me antibiotics and it cleared up okay. But then I started getting a pain, in my shoulders mostly, though I do sometimes feel it in my neck too, occasionally even in my jaw. I mean, it's not a sharp pain, and it doesn't seem to be related to movement. It's more like a dull ache, if you know what I mean. And it's not there all the time. Again, it's just something that I'm aware of. Anyway, given my other problems, the doctor thought I'd better get it checked out. So here I am.
Sure. Well, thank you for all that background, Bryn. What I'd like to do now is to...
Yeah. So all of you might have done your test. Okay. So we are going to check the answers now. We are going to check the answers now. So here it is. Answers. Answer key. Yeah. Let's see. Writing. Listening. Yeah. So here are the answers. Check your answers. Yeah. Fluttering. First answer is fluttering. So here it is. 12 answers. First one is fluttering. Check the spelling very carefully. Second one is breathlessness or shortness of breath or capitals SOB. Second one is bypass. If the between bypass hyphen, which is in brackets, if it is not there, no problem. Okay? But one word, with or without hyphen. Fluttering, breathlessness or shortness of breath or SOB. Third one is bypass. Fourth one is racing. Check your spelling, sir. Be careful. Fifth one is cycling. Sixth one is birth. So since birth. A birth defect. So since birth. Okay, it was probably a birth defect. So since birth. So seventh one, 50, number or word? Number or word? Eighth one is nightmares, plural. S should be there. Without S, it is wrong. Irritable, 9. 10, pneumonia. P must be there. P-N-E-U, P. Okay, pneumonia. 11th one is jaw. Jaw. 12th one is dull ache. Dull ache, adjective and noun. Dull ache. Now let me know how many marks you have got. Let me know how many marks you have got. So Cincy got 12 out of 2. Wow. Cincy, I loved your response. 12 by 12. Oh, that's a wonderful response. 12 out of 12. Wow. Dunisha and Shams, 10. Dunisha, 11. Josephine, 10 out of 12. Dinusha, 11. Odeon, 11. Wow. That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Now I'm allowing you to unmute, all of you. So one by one. First one will be, who is the first one? Let me check. 12 out of 12. Who said 12 out of 12? Let me check. Yeah. So 12 out of 12. Cincy. Cincy, unmute. Hello, Cincy.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me, how you got 12 out of 12? Is this the first time you did this test?
No, sir. Before, not recently. Before I didn't. Last 2 months back, I think. But today I got the ideas about the what I'm writing into the space. That's why I'm got 12 out of 12.
So was there any difference?
Before actually I didn't know how to write the answer. Sometimes I have a mistake plural, and sometimes I have a mistake spelling mistake like this.
Okay.
But today actually my spelling everything is right.
So you are able to check and correct yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's really very fine. Then next one, Dr. Shams.
Hello.
Yeah, Shams. Go ahead.
I got 12, but the spelling was wrong. Like flattering, I wrote FLA, but the correct one is
Flattering.
U.
Flattering means appreciating, praising.
Yeah, flattering. The
You
spelling
gave a
and
wrong meaning, totally wrong meaning. Huh?
FLA.
Flattering means flattering somebody. Oh, you are great, you are excellent, even if they are not great. That fellow is dull, but still you say, oh, you are very clever, means flattering.
Yeah, just A and U. That the correct one was U, flattering. And the pneumonia in the end, N-E-A I wrote, but the correct
Spelling
one was
mistake.
I-A.
Okay. Now, whatever you did spelling mistake, you write 10 times. So never in your life you will do mistake. Okay.
Yeah, the two spelling was wrong.
Yeah, two spelling mistakes. those words, write 10 times. Pneumonia 10 times, fluttering 10 times. You will write. So next time you will be careful that you are able to do spelling mistakes. Next time sir will punish me. So I have to be very careful. You are a doctor, no problem. You are my child now, okay? So you will write 10 times and show me?
Of course, I'm going
Very
to write.
good. You are a darling. You are a real darling. I know that. Okay, next, Dunisha Pereira.
Yes, sir.
Tell
Yes,
me.
sir. Yeah, I missed that seventh one, 50.
Which one?
The seventh one, 50.
Seventh one.
Yeah.
50. Oh,
Yeah.
that was the easiest one actually. Number.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Otherwise, you would have got 12 out of 12.
Yeah, sir.
You are really crazy. Simple, easy answer you lost. Difficult answers you got, and easy answer you lost. How come? You have to be a little careful, okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
very good. Tell me about your experience now. How do you feel
Yeah.
about this class today, which you have done?
Yeah, it's excellent, sir. But this I did that test the first time. This one. So actually, it's very. Today I know what I'm doing. So thank you, sir. Everything.
Yes, today your friends will call you and tell you, wow, today's session was very nice. Thank you for introducing this Simon sir. They will tell you, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Right? So if
Yeah.
anybody tells you like that, afterwards you tell me, sir, they called me and told, sir, this girl told me like this, like this. You tell me the truth, okay?
Yes,
Because
sir.
you
Sure.
brought them, no? You should feel proud, right?
Okay, yes, sir.
And yeah, you can invite one or two friends also. I told you, right? If
Yes,
anybody is
sir.
there really serious, you can bring. Okay.
Sure.
Last two admissions are there. Then next one. Next one is Josephine. Josephine. Hello, Josephine.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, tell
So,
me.
yes, I got 10 out of the 12.
Hmm.
So, my number one, I made a mistake in the spelling. So, I used one T instead of
One T.
double T.
You wrote
Yes,
fluttering instead of fluttering. You wrote fluttering. Okay.
exactly. So, it's already wrong. Then the fourth one, I did not get that very well. I didn't know it was racing. I wrote whistling.
Wrestling. Okay.
So,
You have to be very
yes,
sharp then. You have to be very careful.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Right.
But
Very
every
good.
other
Very
one,
good.
I got it right.
Very good. Yeah. Dinusha.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got
Dinusha, share your experience.
11.
Tell me.
Yeah, I got 11. I didn't do this paper earlier. This is my first time. And I got wrong with the spelling for number 8. Nightmares. I wrote MERES. It should be
Ah.
MERES.
Oh. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, fine. So you
Yes.
got 11. So how was this
Yeah.
session different, Dinusha?
Yeah, it was really helpful because I never, when I'm doing the previous papers, I never predict the answer. I just did the look and listen and write. So today I learned to think and predict the answer.
Now you
So
know what
that's really
Simon sir can do even in
helpful.
15 days, right?
Yeah,
But you have to work hard, okay?
definitely.
Attend the sessions as far as possible so that you can get the best results. Next,
I
Odeon.
will. Thank you.
Yes, I got 11 over 12. And with the answer, the one I missed was the number 7. Instead of 50, I wrote 15. So that was up. But every other spellings were okay.
So very good. Now, what is your time there in the UK?
I'm in Dublin.
7:53.
Okay. How many of you are ready for another session after 10 minutes? So you message me personally. You message me personally. If there are even 3 people, I'll take another session.
Okay.
Okay. Message me personally. I am ready for the next session. Okay.
It
If
is
you, If you want, you can have a little snacks or tea or dinner and come back. Okay.
I think in India it's late at the night.
I know it is 1:30, no problem. This is my time, regular time. I give all the students like this only, na? No need to
If
worry. Because I
I
get up late, don't worry.
so if everyone was agree, we have class the same time after 6 o'clock.
UK time or India time, you are saying?
UK time after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, mostly I will be taking any time in the daytime or afternoon time, whenever you have, according to the duty shifts. I will send you in the link, then you can join any time. But mostly the classes will be maybe what time should I send you today? What UK time? Afternoon, I think. What time we started?
Today we started at, just I'm going to check.
I'll tell you. It is India time, 10:29, 10:30.
In UK, 5 p.m., sir.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
p.m.
UK
4 p.m., 5 p.m. like that I will start.
Yes,
In
sir.
UK, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. like that I will start.
5 p.m.,
Yeah,
sir.
Okay, I will send you the link. Now I'm going to increase the sessions also. Okay. Right. So you can
okay.
message me, I'll follow it up. I'll send you in the group. Okay.
Yeah. If there is group, just send the link.
Yeah, I'll send you there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, right. So all the students who are watching on the YouTube, if anybody is interested, you can get back to me. And we have 2 more places to be filled up. If anybody is serious, and those who have examination on the 15th or 29th or whatever the dates of November, you can join. It's a great opportunity for you people. The last 2 seats, with those, I'm going to close the group. Thank you. Yeah, contact me. And my telephone number is here. Those who are watching on the YouTube. So I'm going to give you my number. Here is my number. Yeah. So those who are interested, you can just comment on the video, YouTube. All the students, you can comment.
Got something on your mind? We'd love to hear from you. Type your thoughts in the comments below because your voice helps us grow and it might just help someone else too.
If this video added value to your day, go ahead and tap that like button. Your support keeps us inspired to create more, just for you.
Found this video helpful? Share it with your friends and colleagues because knowledge grows when it's shared.
Don't miss out on what's next. Hit that subscribe button and join our community, a place where learning, growth, and passion come together.
And don't forget to press the bell icon so you'll always be the first to know when a new video drops. Stay connected. Stay inspired.
Up next, the listening test on gestational diabetes. Challenge yourself, test your understanding, and take one more confident step forward in your journey.
So admissions in progress for all the 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Grand Master Class makes a difference in your learning styles. Contact the admin, Grand Master Class, +91 98 778 67360. Contact me on phone or WhatsApp or Telegram. I repeat the number, +91 98 778 67360. Personalized sessions, morning batch, afternoon, evening, and night. New batches every month, all medical professionals. Intensive training sessions, 15 days, 30 days, 60 days, and 100 days. Watch for the next episode coming soon. A test a day brings success your way. See you in our next episode. Have a nice day. The next session starts after 15 minutes.